We might be able to do one, yeah. Just checking nobody's called me. So let's just take a minute to connect with the breath. Connect with the breath rising. And the breath. Checking nobody's called me. So let's just take a minute to connect with the breath. Okay. Cool. And notice the belly expanding as you breathe in and drawing back as you breathe out. Belly expanding as you breathe in and falling back as you breathe out. So today we're just going to see if we can breathe in and out through the nose. If that doesn't feel good to you, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We'll have a little try Ujjayi breath. So if you know Ujjayi breath, just incorporate that in for 4, out for 6. Ujjayi breath. If you're not sure, breathe in through the nose. And first of all, imagine you're fogging up a mirror, so opening your mouth and imagine blowing out, like fogging up a mirror or a piece of glass. We're feeling that sensation at the back of the throat, so taking that a few times in through the nose and then opening the mouth. So you can feel the air more at the back of the throat. Once you feel you've got that, tried that a few times, then close the mouth and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, but still try to have that sensation at the back of the throat. So you're more breathing at the back of the throat. Allow that to be gentle. You don't want to give yourself a sore throat. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling. It's very soothing breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Release your hands by your hips and flow the arms with the breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe all the way over the head, maybe just up to the sky. And exhale, let them fall. Inhale, rise the arms up overhead. And exhale, let them fall. So if you need extra support from your back, bend your knees. Otherwise, legs straight. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fall. So lifting the feet off the floor, taking hold behind the backs of the legs, all the shins, and gently rocking from side to side. Taking hold of the ankles, maybe if you can, if it's too much, behind the backs of the legs. But aim for your feet to imagine they're walking on the floor, so the feet are flat against the floor. Your knees are apart, aiming for your knees to kind of come around by your elbows. I always think of this as like kind of giving birth pose, happy baby pose. Julie's neighbours are going to like this. And gently rocking from side to side. Okay. Releasing out any tension in the lower back. Release the legs, soles of the feet touching, and the knees out to the sun. So allow the insides of the legs to begin to stretch. And if you need to, you can place cushions underneath the knees if the hips feel awkward at all. Otherwise, take the feet toward the end of the mat. For a harder version, bring the feet closer to your bum. Interlace the hands, and as you inhale, reach the arms overhead. Keep the arms there, reach the arms to the right. So moving the head over ever so slightly. Inhale back to center and to the left. Coming back to center. Release the interlace of the hands and then bend the elbows, so into cactus. Inhale and reach your arms up to the top of your mat or up to the ceiling if you prefer, if the back arch is too much, and then bend the elbows. Inhale, extend out through the arms straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. And once more, inhale, reach. And exhale, bend. Release the arms so they're back alongside by your hips. Taking the feet, soles of the feet facing down, knees hip distance apart into your bridge, but not coming out fully into your bridge. So draw the belly in and lift the tailbone off the floor. And slowly swing your hips from side to side. And then if you can, with your hips, drawing a figure of 8 or the infinity sign. So it's kind of around by one hip and then the other. So a side figure of 8. So you can go the other way. If the back's tight, so this is really relieving through the lower back. Good, and releasing down. Bending your left knee in towards the chest and reaching your left foot to the sky. Pointing and pressing through the foot. Rotating through the ankle in one direction and the other. And bend the knee deeper in towards the chest and just flex through the foot. Releasing there. Right knee in towards the chest, right foot up to the sky. So aiming for the legs to be straight, so your legs further away than mine. Pointing and flexing through the foot. Rotating the ankle in one direction and the other. And staying there, drawing the toes back and bending the knees a little bit deeper. So almost bringing the knee towards your chest, almost like happy baby. And release. Rolling onto the side of the body and coming around onto all fours. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips, rounding through the back and releasing back to neutral. Draw the belly in, tucking in the chin, rounding through the back and back into neutral. And once more, drawing in the belly, rounding through the back and back to neutral. Resting back in child's pose, bum towards the heels. Release the forehead down, arms around in front, all bent elbows if you prefer. And letting go, surrendering into the earth. Rising the head up slightly and threading the left arm through, so underneath the right arm, and dropping the side of the left head towards the floor. If it doesn't feel good for you, just in standard child's. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And away. If you've got the right arm extended, bend that in slightly. Pressing down into the hand and coming back up. Extending the arms forward, releasing down. Then threading the right arm through. Dropping the side of the right head down. Check the neck's happy. If you need to, you can bend through that left arm, or you could have the arm straight to the end of your mat. Sinking through the hips. Surrendering into this moment. Maybe try and ujjayi. Again, if you've lost it, so we're breathing in through the nose. Then exhaling with the open mouth, so you can feel that sensation in the back of the throat. When you've tried that a few times, then closing the mouth and feeling the sensation still at the back of the throat. Not pushing, just being gentle. Bringing the left hand in slightly and rising up. Walking the hands back towards the knees and making fists and rotating out through your wrists. And involving the elbows, rotating through the elbows and the arms. So wrists, elbows, arms. If your knees are unhappy, lift up or just change your position. Good. And release, give a little shake. Rising up and coming to the front of your mat. Bending your knees, allowing the hands to drop down toward the floor, release your head. So make sure that lower back is happy. If you're more flexible, your legs might be straight or bent, doesn't matter. Imagine you're scooping up energy from the earth. So with both of your hands drawing up that energy, all up the body, rising up, right in front of the face, up to the sky, and expanding that energy out and around. Repeating again, bending the knees, allow that head to release. Imagine you're picking up energy from the earth, rising up the body, and expanding out all over you. Like a rain. And once more, dropping the head, drawing up the energy, draw the belly in, rising up, and up to the sky, and exhale. Placing one hand on the heart center, and the other one joins it. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, and away. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the heavens. Draw the belly in. Now, if you feel stronger, the shoulders feel looser, you can bring the palms touching. Otherwise, palms are apart. Bend your knees, hinge forward. Allow the hands to drop down to the outside of the feet. Release your head, no tension in your head. Let it go. We give the head a shake and a nod. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Bend your knees deeper and taking the left foot back. Allow the left knee to drop down toward the floor and bring your hands up to your thigh. Inhale as you open up your arms up to the heavens. Breathing. If you need more challenge, lift the back knee off the floor. Otherwise, stay as you are. If you're up high with the knee lifted off, you can bend your knees, draw the elbows down, and then straighten the legs, extend the arms up. If you've got the knee on the floor, just do the arms, bending the elbows, and then extending the arms up. Bending the elbows, and extending up. And once more. Release your hands back down to the mat, framing the foot. Allow the back knee to drop down if you had it up. Taking the right foot back. Spread the hands wide into cat and cow, rounding through the back, press down into the hands. And either back to neutral, if the back feels okay, allow that belly to drop down. Lift the chin. Make sure you draw those shoulders down away from the ears as you lift up the chin. Rounding through the back. And maybe lifting up the chin into your cat and cow. Good. So knowing that child is always an option to rest if you need to. Tuck the toes and lift your tailbone up toward the sky. Press down into the hands. Taking the heart towards the thighs. Breathing. Let the head go. Maybe walking out the dog here, bending one knee then the other. Breath flowing. Really try to stretch out through your toes. And release. Dropping the knees down to the floor. So cat and cow could be an option here if this is too strong. Otherwise, we can come down into Chaturanga Dandasana. If you want a preparation for Chaturanga Dandasana, bend your elbows slightly and then rise back up beginning to work the biceps. Otherwise, another easier version, take the bum back towards the heels, drop the you might need to bring your hands a bit more forward, I always find. Drop your forearms down to the floor and releasing down onto the mat. Otherwise, standard Chaturanga Dandasana, knees up or knees down, bend the elbows, nose drops down, keep the tailbone lifted, releasing the belly. Inhale, rising up the head, neck and chest. Check the back's okay. If you need to, open the legs further or don't rise up so much. If the back's okay, feet together. If the back's no injuries or anything, you might lift the legs. Breathing. Exhale, release back down. Tuck your toes, lifting back into your downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And away. Wait until so if you struggle coming forward, drop your knees down and then bring the left foot forward. Otherwise, for a harder version, wait until the right leg, the left leg extends away. Then from there, bend both knees and bring the left foot forward. So pick which suits you. Either drop your knees down, bring the left foot forward. Otherwise, left leg extends and then comes forward. Wonderful. Back foot meets the front and release your head down, letting go. Release the shoulders. Extend the arms behind you. Or if you need extra support, take your hands to the thighs. Draw the belly in. Inhale, rising all the way up to the sky, palms touching. Option to hinge back if the back feels okay. Return your hands to your heart. And release the hands, palms facing forward into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Option to hinge back. Exhale, draw the belly in, folding forward. Release the head, letting go. Bend your knees, right foot back. Drop the knee or keep the knee lifted, up to you. Bring your hands to your heart and open up towards the heavens. Shoulders down away from you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. On the next exhalation, release the hands back down to the mat. Left foot back. Down dog or plank. Up to you. Breathe. Press down through the hands. It could be on knee plank if you like. Or child's pose if that's enough for you. So you've got your options for this Chaturanga Dandasana. You can drop the knees, bend the elbows and lift. Take the bum back towards the heel and lower down. Or bend the elbows, nose, chin towards the floor, release the belly. Rise up the head, neck and chest into cobra. Tuck the toes, coming back into downward dog. Allow the breath to settle. Draw those shoulders back, down away from the ears. So easier version, drop your knees and then take the right foot forward. Harder version, wait until the left leg, right leg extends away. Bend the knees, right foot coming forward, gaze forward. Back foot meets the front, release the head down. Clasping the hands and taking the hands to the back of the head, just where the hairline and the neck meets. And just allow the weight of the hands, so you're not pressing, just the weight of the hands giving that head and neck a little bit of a stretch. Breathing, bend your knees if you need to here. Deep breath in. Releasing. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Release the hands, draw the belly, extend the arms behind you, diving all the way back up. Reach your arms up to the heavens. And hands back to your heart. Release the hands, palms facing forward. Take the shoulders back down and away from the ears. Turn your palms facing up. Bring the thumbs back. Opening up through your chest. If you need extra work, lift your heels for more challenge. Balances are very good for calming, settling the mind. Either natural breath or ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And releasing, rolling out through your shoulders. Bring your hands back to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms forward, draw the belly in. Exhale, folding forward, bend your knees, release your head. Bend the knees, taking the left foot back and taking the right foot back, so you're onto all fours. Taking the weight into the left arm, right arm wrapping around the back of the body and draw that right elbow back. If your shoulder's not so flexible, you might take the hand to the lower back, the sacrum, or you might take it toward the left hip area. Check the neck's happy, wherever the gaze feels happy. If the neck's happier with the gaze down to the mat, otherwise just twisting behind you. And releasing. Weight into the right arm, left arm, either to the sacrum or wrapping around the back of the body. Draw that left shoulder back. Allow the breath to flow, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Just drop back down into standing child if this isn't working for you. Otherwise, you're taking your left hand to round the back of the body. And releasing then. Let's have a little bit of movement through the shoulders. So we're just going to bend the elbows and kind of come from side to side. One way, then the other, warming up, mobilizing more through the back. So remembering, come to child if you need to. Otherwise, tuck your toes, lifting up into downward dog, drawing the shoulders back. So up toward your hips, breathing. Stay there if that's enough for you. If you want more challenge, take the weight into the left hand, taking the right hand, either just off the floor or toward the opposite leg. Otherwise, standard down dog. Releasing. And then maybe the left hand to the right leg. If you want an easier version, you don't want down dog, you could be on all fours, just lifting one hand off, lowering, lifting the other hand off, and lowering. And releasing down, releasing the knees. Taking the weight into the right knee and taking the left leg out to the side. Toes facing forward. Inhale as you reach both arms up to the sky, palms touching. Exhale as you reach over to the left. If the shoulders aren't happy with this, you can take your hands to your hips. Good to have the elbows bent. Reaching out through the arms, but yet still the shoulders are down away from the ends. Dropping the left hand to the leg and the right arm wrapping around the back of the body. Draw the shoulder back, maybe twisting away slightly. So twisting to the right. And releasing back to center. Draw the left leg in. And this time right leg goes out. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, palms touching, and reaching over to the right. So if you want more, extend out through your elbows, extend out through your fingertips, less bend the elbows or hands to the hips if you prefer. Breath flowing in, and breath flowing out. In, and out. Right hand drops to the leg, left arm reaches around the back of the body, draw the left shoulder back, gaze forward or twisting behind you if that feels okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhaling, exhaling. Allow that breath to be smooth and flowing. And releasing out, drawing the leg in. Whew, we might wobble in too much. Interlace the hands, reaching the arms up over the head. Bending the elbows, reaching the arms up. Bending the elbows, reaching the arms up. And once more, bending the elbows, reaching the arms up. And release it. Wonderful. Let's take the left leg forward and the right leg back. So either you can twist as we did before, right hand to the outside of the left leg, left hand to the lower back. Or for a deeper stretch, for those more improvers, taking the elbow to the outside of the left leg, then the right hand might wrap around, or I've got my left and right arm around. So left foot's forward, right elbow to the outside of the left leg, palms together, aiming for your thumbs to come towards your heart. If you want more challenging again, tuck your toe and lift your knee off the floor. Remember the easier option, you're up high, breath is flowing. Back arm cartwheeling all the way over the head, releasing the hand down. Draw that left foot back into pigeon. So the easier version, your heel is roughly by your right hip. If you know your hips are looser, you might bring that foot more forward. But first of all, tuck your toes, extend through the back leg and allow the knee to drop down, release your toes. Stay here, or if you need more, drop down onto the left and bring that left foot forward. So whichever suits you. If that's not good for you, lie on your back, taking the right foot to the left knee and draw the left knee towards the chest into a glute stretch. Breath flowing in and out. Making sure your hips are aligned so you're not off to the left at all. Weight into the hands, taking the left foot back, tuck your toes back into down dog. Release the head, letting go. Bend your knees, right foot forward. Release the left knee to the floor. Rising up. So easier version, left hand to the outside of the right leg, right hand to the lower back or wrapping around. Harder version, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, palms together, aiming for your hand to come towards your heart center. So Sally twisting the other way. That's it. Good. So you're facing the direction of your bent leg. We're breathing. Always going at a pace that suits you, suits your body. Accepting where you are. Back arm, cartwheeling all the way over the head, dropping the hands down. Weight into the hands. Oh, my footstep. Bring that right foot back. Tuck the toes of the left leg, extend the left leg back. So either your right foot is by your left hip, or you might have it more forward toward the left hand. See how the hip feels for you. Looking for a stretch throughout that right buttocks. Breath is flowing. Deeply in and out. If you've lost the ujjayi breath, maybe try it again. Inhaling through the nose. First of all, just try, if you're not sure, exhaling through the mouth, get that feeling, the sensation at the back of the throat. And then when you're ready, you see if you can close the mouth and still feel that sensation. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. Weight into the hands and taking the right foot back and making your way down onto the front of the body. For the Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, draw the elbows back, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, rise up the head, neck and chest. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears, opening up through the chest and the upper back. If the back pinches, feet apart, or pop a cushion underneath the belly. If you want more, extend the arms behind, interlace the hands, and reach the arms away. If the back's happy, you might lift the legs, either feet apart, easier on the back, or feet together. Breath flowing in, and breath flowing in. Breath flowing in, and rest when you need to. Releasing down, taking the cheek to one side or crossing over the arms, resting the forehead on the backs of the arms. Letting go, surrendering down into the earth. Okay, Ardha Shalabhasana. So traditionally, hands are tucked in underneath the body or making fists. So making fists or palms touching the body, elbows tucked in underneath. If you're not happy with that, crossing over the arms and resting the forehead on the arms. If the neck's happy, chin to the floor. If not, forehead to the floor. Left leg, inhale, lifting, lengthen. If the knee tends to bend, flex through the foot. Otherwise, keep the leg relaxed and you're almost imagining the ball of the foot being the point. So you're not completely pointing like ballet feet. It's the energy going through the ball of the feet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deeply out. And last one. And releasing. Rocking the leg from side to side. Other side, rising up, lifting, lengthening. Flex the foot if the knee tends to bend. Be thinking about your dry breath again. Inhaling. Exhaling. And releasing the leg, rocking from side to side. Either rest or anybody wants to, both legs lift. Maybe rise up the head, neck and chest. Feet together or feet apart. See how the back feels. Any pinching in the back, have a rest. And releasing. Rocking the legs from side to side. Release the arms, cheek to the other side, across with the arms, rest the forehead on the back of the arms. Taking a well-deserved rest. Bringing the head back to centre, heels toward the bum. So when you do this, if your hips lift, it's too much for you. Roll onto the side and just do one leg at a time. Otherwise, taking hold of the ankles, push your hips into the mat, take the feet, so pushing them into the hands, rise up the head, neck and chest, legs lift off the floor into bow. If that's too much, your hips were lifted off the floor, roll onto the side, and bending the top leg and drawing the heel toward the bum. If the heel then touches the bum, then push the foot into the hand, squeeze the bum. And releasing, have a little rest. So for those that were rolling onto one side, now roll onto the other. And bringing the heel toward the bum. For those that are on the front, option to rest or heels toward the bum, forehead to the floor. Inhale as you rise at the head, neck and chest. Knees maybe lift off the floor, maybe not. Feeling that heart energy expanding and radiating light. And releasing, taking the cheek to the other side, or crossing over the arm, pressing the forehead on the backs of the arms. Good deep breath in, and out. In, and out. In, and out. The hands underneath the shoulder, rising up onto all fours. Lifting the left knee off the floor and taking the left heel toward the right bum cheek. Reach the hand around, see if you can reach the foot. If not, roll onto the side of the body again and do what we just did, or lower onto the front of the body and see whether you can take the left hand to the left foot. If you're wobbling like I am, you can always tuck your back toe. If it's too much, have the hand down on the floor and just have the left leg out behind you. Finding what option works for you today. And releasing, switching sides, right foot lifts off, left hand reaches around. The knee should be happy. If the knee's not happy, just have the leg out behind, leg straight. And pushing the foot into the hand. You're pressing down through the right hand so your shoulder's not sinking. Belly's drawn in slightly. Tuck the back toes if you're wobbling. And releasing back into child's. This time, just take the hands towards the feet. So you can either have your hands to the outside, as I have now, or you can tuck them in through the legs. Like a little baby sleeping with their bum stuck up in the air. You try both and see which feels good for you today. Resting here. Connect with the breath. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. So exhale completely. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders, palms facing down, and rising up. Coming into a seated position, with the legs out wide. We do it all the time. Drawing the toes back. Hands behind you. If your lower back's rounded, either bend your knees, you're more upright, or place a cushion underneath the bum and just try to be kind of on the edge. Hands behind, lift and lengthen. You might already be feeling the stretch through the backs of the legs. That may be plenty for you. Maybe you'll be able to come forward. Doesn't matter where you are, as long as you feel the stretch for you. As long as this back's nice and straight. Shoulders drop that down away from the ears. If you need to, bend the knees. Connect with the breath. Inhale, rise up. Crossing over the legs, but a loose cross, so it's not like a cross-legged video, loose. Taking the hands behind you, allow the hips to begin to lift, drop the knees down, squeeze the bum as you lift your hips. And releasing, change across the legs, hands behind, knees drop down, lift your hips. If your hip flexors are tight, you'll struggle with this one. So that's the front where the hip connects to the top of the legs. And releasing down. Well done. Let's come lying. So warm today. And let's just bring our knees in toward the chest, rocking, soothing out the body. So if you know your back's tight today, just have the knees as they are now alongside one another. If you want a deeper stretch, taking the right foot tightly over the left. Arms out into a T or bend at the elbows into cactus arms. So less stretched feet are on the floor and then twist to the left. More stretched feet are off the floor. We're dropping the knees to the left. And if the neck's happy, gaze to the right. Breathing up and down the spine. So legs are relaxed and people kind of hold their legs in the air and drop down. You're surrendering, you're letting go. And breath going in and out. In and out. Draw the belly in with control back to center. Release across the legs, left leg over the right, so feet on the floor easier, harder feet off the floor. If the back's twinned in, don't cross the legs. Drop the knees to the right and gaze to the left. Breath in, and breath out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Draw the belly in, uncrossing the legs. Taking hold behind the knees, back into your happy baby, soles of the feet aiming for the ceiling. Draw the knees in toward the armpits. Make sure that lower back is down on the floor, the sacrum. You might be able to reach your calves, you might be able to reach your ankles, you might be able to reach your toes. You might just have the hands behind the backs of the thighs, doesn't matter where you are. Just as long as that back is happy, back is down on the floor. And then extending out one leg, draw the knee in. And then extending out the other leg, Drawing the knee opposite leg in. Remember, your hands can be behind the back of the thigh if you need to. Good, and releasing. Interlacing the hands behind the shins, so knees in toward the chest. If the neck is happy, lifting up the head off the floor, chin towards the chest. Releasing down and ready for relaxation. So either the knees are bent and the knees drop into one another, soles of the feet on the floor, or the legs are long. The shoulders are dropped down away from the ears. The gaze is to a fixed point or the eyes are closed. The body relaxes, surrenders into the earth. As you inhale, draw the toes back, squeeze the bum, engaging all through the leg muscles. And release. Belly inhale, expanding up. Hold. Exhale, release. Ribs, inhale, expanding out. Exhale, release. Chest, inhale, expanding. Exhaling. Shoulders up toward the ears and down toward the toes. Gently allow the neck to rock from side to side, releasing out any tension in the neck. And allowing the head to rest in a comfortable position for you. Pushing on the muscles to the tip of the nose. And release. Draw the shoulders back down into the mat beneath you. And release. Making any adjustments you need to be a little more comfortable, a little more relaxed. And maybe placing your hands on your heart center at the center of the chest, palm facing you. And feeling the stillness of the heart, the calmness, the peace of the heart. And just seeing if you can drop a little deeper into that heart center. Allowing the mind to soften. As you relax deeper and deeper into that heart, into the stillness of the heart. You begin to feel a sensation of relaxation spreading, flowing throughout the body. As the head begins to relax more and more. The eyebrows, the forehead letting go. The muscles around the sides of the eyes. The temples. The cheeks and the jaw. Gentle breath in and surrender, letting go. The neck relaxes, the shoulders sink deeper and deeper, letting go of any stresses, any tension. Upper arms relax, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers and thumbs. Arms heavy, all the muscles letting go. Even the bones are relaxing. The back relaxing. Every vertebra of the spine feeling supported. Gentle breath in and away. Hips relaxing, buttocks, upper legs, knees, lower legs. Ankles, feet and toes. Surrender, let go. Whole body completely and utterly relaxed. Watching the breath in the body, Breath rising. Breath falling. Witnessing the breath. Allowing thoughts to pass by, like clouds in a summer sky. Becoming the witness of the mind. Becoming aware of the peace within. That peace is your true self. Your true nature is peace. Beginning to draw the awareness back to the body. Begin to move the fingers and the toes. And allow the body to stretch and move any way it needs. Slowly rolling onto the side of the body. Coming up to a seated position. Nadi Sudhi, alternative nostril breathing. Left hand, thumb and forefinger together. Release the hand to the lap, palm facing up. Right hand, all the fingers in. Release the last two fingers, the little finger, the ring finger, and the thumb. The forefinger, middle fingers tucked in. With the right hand, with the right thumb, close the right nostril. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Last one, inhale left. Close, and exhale right. Release both hands. 3-part breath in, expanding belly, ribs and chest, pausing and exhaling. Now once more, inhale, belly, ribs and chest, and exhaling. And allowing the breath to return back to its usual pace. Observing any effects of the breathing practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all of the beings in the world be happy. Peace and joy, love and light. One heart, one love. One heart, one love, or one. Jai Shri Sakaguru Prem Jai. Honor the light within you. Namaste.